303 podcast. Awesome. This is going to be a full-length episode, I'm assuming.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. We got some new stuff. We got, wow, that was
the whole
a
setup.
loud audio spike.
Woo!
Yeah, switched over to using Audacity and Voice Meter. Got some boom sticks, so the audio quality should be way better for these.
Hopefully.
So what are we going to talk about today?
Anime, dude.
Anime. That's right. Which ones in particular?
I recently just finished watching My Hero Academia, and I also recently finished watching Seven Deadly Sins. So.
Which one did you like more?
Personally, I liked Seven Deadly Sins more, only because I kind of like the Britain and Knights kind of fighting kind of thing. But as far as story goes, My Hero blew that out of the water. I mean, undoubtedly, from length to story content, it was just way better.
I've always been I like My Hero more just because it's a better story.
Mm-hmm.
But also the animation's just as clean.
Yeah.
And goddamn, some of the quirks are so cool.
Oh my god.
Half cold, half hot is awesome.
Explosion
is obviously a great quirk. I forget his name.
Spoiler alert.
The best guy in the big three.
Oh yeah, the dude who morphs into shit.
No, the guy who he can pass through shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But it's funny because his whole character purpose is to be really strong without actually having a super strong quirk.
And
it's perfect.
Yeah.
They nailed every single character.
Spoiler alert if you haven't got that.
Yeah, spoiler alert on the head of the big three's powers.
Okay. Yeah.
You probably don't even know what the big three are if you haven't got that far.
It's fine. It's not crazy big spoilers, but as far as the rest of the podcast goes.
I've always really liked clear power rankings too in anime, because it's always been a big issue in Naruto, where it's clearly Naruto and Sasuke are way up top, and then you're where the fuck does everybody else lie?
Whereas My Hero, they're literally Endeavor's the number one hero. Oh, All Might was the number one hero, and then Endeavor takes over. But then they're always telling who's who.
And I also like how they're not too overpowered. Meliodas, that dude's overpowered.
Oh my god.
And All Might was really overpowered in One for All.
But he also still almost loses to All for One.
Yeah, he does.
With the help of Gran Torino, mind you.
But
that fight was dope.
Yeah, it was so sick. But none of them are really super strong other than those guys.
I mean,
even Deku's his whole thing is he's like a glass cannon.
Yeah, he's a weaker version of All Might, thus far anyway.
I have a theory that he is not going to right away become the world's greatest hero.
No.
And that I think while he's still in school, it's going to become that guy, the big three guy.
Well, yeah, because all the heroes are he's already basically number one.
It's either going to be him. Yeah, because fucking, what was his name?
Eraserhead
said, quote, he's who most people pick to be the number one hero, including the pros, which is so sick.
That a student is better.
I think he's going to become the number one. I think either Todoroki or Bakugo is going to pass him. Deku's going to pass them, and it's going to flip-flop through those three. Those three also they're the makings to be the next iconic trio.
Yes.
You got obviously Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke.
Mm-hmm.
All the big shonen animes, a lot of them have a big three of characters,
or a squad of some sort.
Yeah, a squad. Even in One Piece, you got I don't remember their name, their pirate's name, but that they got their ship. You got Bleach, you got the captains, and then Ichigo's friends. You always got a core squad, but nothing beats My Hero.
No.
Hey.
Well, and even Eraserhead was there's 2 or 3 students in my class. When they're doing the provisional test, they're we only have 2 or 3 students who are amazing. They're just ridiculous.
Yeah. Those 3 students are as powerful as some of the strongest heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Todoroki. I feel like he's way underrated by a lot of people.
He has the strength of Endeavor and more.
But his strength kind of flip flops. It's kind of weird because in that tournament he looked super powerful, creating an ice thing the size of the stadium. But then when he fought fucking Stain, his ice was way slower.
Yeah, he was way more drawn back.
Yeah, and Philip made a good argument when we were arguing about it. My brother, he argued that it was because it's against the law to destroy a city with your powers when you're fighting a villain.
Also, he was protecting 2 people who were down anyway. So, yeah. But I don't know. All the heroes in that whole thing are super dope. Yamamo, what's up, Phil? I don't know. Just Josh is smoking. Hold up, give him a second. He's getting ready to exhale, and it's out.
Shit. It's the first time I smoked it. Like 4 days. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I don't think I like Seven Deadly Sins as much as My Hero. What about you, Flip? What do you think? I don't even know if they'll hear you because
probably not. You have to get
software,
real close to this mic.
It's too close to call.
Really? Yeah,
See,
you're a big
is.
Seven Deadly Sins fan, though.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good though.
I really like it, but
The new season, that's why.
You haven't watched season 3?
Oh no. Are you talking about season 4, the one that's not even on Netflix yet? The one that you had to go watch on like subbed websites.
Have you?
I haven't watched anything outside of Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah. So he's ahead. He's
Okay.
ahead of the game.
All right.
So
season 3 was already really good anyway.
yeah, I'm just waiting till everything's dubbed. I'm sorry, anime fans. I cannot stand subbed. It's so bad.
It is kind of hard to read and watch a show. It's kind of hard to enjoy a show, but they're really good when they're subbed too.
Because like people used to say that the English voice acting was really bad, but it's not anymore. It's just as quality as any other voice acting.
I mean, it depends on the show, but it just depends on the show.
Yeah, it depends on the show, but a lot of these big shows are really good. Like I can't think of any of the newer shows that have came out with bad voice acting other than like
Because they're the same 10 actors who do the same.
Yeah, it is. It's like the same actors, but so they're really good at what they do. Except for the fucking
like
guy
Kirito,
who's the yeah, that guy.
The one that plays Lucy's always in there.
Yeah, Ichigo. Ichigo is always.
Yeah, the one that plays Gaijil's always there.
Yeah.
I feel like I hear Kirito and I don't know their real names, but Kirito and Lucy the most.
Yeah, Kirito, Lucy, Natsu, the guy that does Natsu. Yeah, they're everywhere. They're all over the same.
Well, yeah, any shonen anime you're gonna see them.
Yeah, it's I only watch shonen anime.
Yeah, I don't
Everything
know
else is kind of weird. That's a little too cultural for me. I don't know, like Ouran High and like the weird like school animes. I think that's kind of weird.
What
to watch.
My Hero is kind of. It's like a school anime.
Yeah, that's a different type of school anime. There's like death and fighting and shit. Like there's like superpowers.
Has anyone actually died?
No, anyone does.
Oh yeah, Stain didn't die, huh?
Nobody's dead.
Yeah, he just got pierced in the ribs, collapsed,
Not
got
even
fucking severe burns.
Yeah, All for One's.
Got kicked by a jet leg, punched by the power of
First one we're gonna see dies
One for All.
Probably.
Oh wait, no, fucking One for All obliterated one of those fucking heroes when he made his entrance.
He lived.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's still alive.
Yeah, fucking how, man? Because they never show him again after that.
Well, so
they show his eyes all white, and I thought he died.
but like he's still laying there and he's still talking to All for One.
Yeah, but they show him recovered. I'm pretty sure.
Dude, Best Genius is so fucking strong. He's just so stupid.
He's retarded.
He has the worst, like objectively, if you just think about coolness factor of being able to control the thread of clothes, that's so
It's
lame.
dumb.
But he has to have some other like power, like reinforcement part of his quirk that makes the thread stronger. Otherwise, like, why couldn't All for One just like rip out of that shit like it was paper? Did he? No, but he was like struggling for a second. Yeah, but he shouldn't have to.
Best Genius is the second strongest too.
No, he wasn't.
Fourth. He's fourth.
Yeah, that's right.
It's All Might, Endeavor. I don't remember who's third, and then
Shot?
Ed Shot is third.
Dude, he's so sick. I have no idea how his powers work.
I don't know.
So sick.
Literally, their introduction to him was when they were freaking raiding to get Bakudo back, and he literally just jumped in, fucking wrecked a whole bunch of villains, and then was like, "All right, peace, guys,
Dude,
I'm out."
how sick was that scene?
Oh my god,
That was the sickest scene I've seen in an anime in a long time, because it wasn't like this huge, epic, climactic battle with like giant explosions and like stupid shit like in other shows.
they like broke into a bar,
anime.
captured them all.
Yeah,
and then
like it was like an actual police raid with kind of enhanced superhumans, except for All Might. But yeah, like it was.
And then they got attacked by the Nomus, and then Endeavor lost his shit,
Yeah,
and
then it built up to that crazy bullshit fight that every shonen has to have.
yeah, where
But-
all for One destroys like half the city, and yeah.
Yeah. How?
I don't know how he did that, and like everyone was still standing.
See,
like,
yeah, no, people died. Those civilians in that fight, some of them had to die. There was no time to evacuate.
I mean, they were literally like, "Yeah, we're still in rescue efforts."
so-
like 3 days later.
Wait. Did 13 die?
No, 13's still alive.
How? Tell me fucking
13
how
wasn't
you
a part
fixed
of
it.
that raid.
No, I know.
Oh, from the USJ fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was still alive for that. He did the when they did the fight or whatever, when they had to like fight our teacher or whatever, and like Bakugo,
yeah.
13 fought one of them. He fought Ochacho and
So
the dude that shoots lasers out of his belly button.
Yeah.
I don't think she's a normal human though.
Oh, really?
13? Yeah, no.
Well, she got ripped in half, and there was just like a type of
There was like,
hole.
Yeah.
It was like a black hole because she's a black hole.
But they show her wrapped up, which is weird.
Yeah.
Like an actual person in the hospital. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe it's something similar to the portal guy.
Maybe.
That's funny.
Like,
I keep
yeah,
seeing
he
it
still
talk
does
out
alive.
because when we stop to listen to Philip, we're not talking. It's like barely picking him up.
I know people.
You're like our Jamie from Joe Rogan.
The 5 people listening are gonna be like, why do they keep like?
yeah. The 5? What do you mean? The like 3 that'll probably view this one?
Yeah.
I haven't uploaded forever.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Oops. February's been really busy. I was gonna upload yesterday. I was gonna upload about the Bellator fights, which were supposed to be sick, and ended up sucking dick. Those were terrible. And then I was gonna upload about Cain Velasquez versus Francis Ngannou, and then I got tired and went to bed. So
There you go.
yeah, this is the first upload in a while. But we'll be back on track because I spent a lot.
By
of
the
money.
time March starts, for sure.
Yeah, because I spent a lot of money on gear, and I kind of need to justify that. So.
But, like 13 is like really overpowered though when you think about it. Like,
yeah, she
literally
should be.
doesn't have to do anything. She just points.
But like,
also, it's kind of weak though. Like at the same time.
yeah, because it's not like a real black hole. Like if you can resist it.
Yeah.
So like any of the strength villains, it doesn't affect.
It was a real black hole. As soon as she
Oh yeah, no. Oh really? I meant like a lesser.
Well, and like
to the black hole.
and like Ochacho literally just kicked her in the face when she was getting sucked in.
yeah, it's
and,
more
like,
of like an
escaped it.
interdimensional portal.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Vortex.
Because I think someone got sucked into it. One of the villains when they were at the USJ fight, I think got sucked into it.
You know, they really need to explain like scientifically and anatomy terms how the fuck corks work.
Because like some of them are like
I know
animals.
it's impossible.
There's like like the principal's a fucking animal.
Well, no, think about fucking Sero.
Oh my god, yeah.
With his tape arms. That makes 0 sense.
Like how the fuck do you develop that?
Yeah, like some of them are like biological, make sense. Like Bakugo's, like they're like a huge stretch, but they make some sort of sense.
Where it's like the
But
sweat
tape
glands,
arms?
yeah.
Tape arms makes no sense.
Like, are you born with the
and
fucking
Dark
circles
Shadow,
on it?
that's just fucking magic.
But he has like a raven head.
You know who's the worst power?
Who?
The invisible chick.
Yeah, I don't
One,
understand.
she's never seen herself. She had no idea what she looks like.
No, she had a cheerleader outfit on. Dude, she's actually kind of hot.
Sure, but she could be a butterface.
Yeah.
But also
You
like
don't gotta see it.
everyone's seen her naked, but like hasn't seen her naked
but
because
Yeah, which is weird.
No, I'm like,
No, come on, that's worse
they
than
have
Tail
to,
Guy.
like- okay, that's fucking weird. But like,
Oh, no, that
Tail's
dude's
kinda
dope,
strong.
though.
He's really good at fighting.
yeah,
But that's not really his power. He's kind of just really good at fighting and has a big ass tail. that
that's
he
his
uses.
quirk is he has a tail.
Yeah, I mean his quirk is literally called Tail.
yeah, but it's huge. It feels like the fucking size.
Yeah,
And it's muscular as fuck, dude.
Yeah, and he can like fucking bounce like a kangaroo on that shit.
And there's like a hair on the end of it or something. It's kind of weird. It looks kind of weird.
Where?
It's like right like towards the end. There's like a ring of hair around it. Like,
Oh yeah,
the yellow
yeah.
blonde hair. It looks kind of weird.
It's like a,
Yeah, it looks
the lion's
gross,
tuft, like
dude.
that. Like you know, how lions have the.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
he could-
his tail's gross.
he
It's
could
just
shave
naked
it.
and then has like a tuft of hair.
He could shave it.
I don't know. Is there, dude? Why? You know how they said that if you look really good in the what was it called? The sports festival.
Yeah.
That if you weren't in one of the hero courses, that they could send you to a hero course.
Uh huh.
Why the fuck didn't what's that guy's name?
The metal guy.
No, the mind control guy.
Oh yeah,
Why didn't he get put into one of the classes?
because he's like C or D or something like that. I think, or maybe he's general studies.
Yeah. So why didn't he get moved to the hero course? They even made a whole point of this scene of all these heroes like, man, I could use a sidekick like that. I wish I had that power.
But then none of them fucking pick up
Yeah,
Deku
and
either.
then they go, stay in general studies though, kid. What the fuck?
But then all those same heroes are like that Deku kid who like literally just beats the shit out of everyone. Nah, we don't need him. Fuck him.
Well, I mean that kind of makes sense because they're like, what if he just keeps breaking his arm? That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
What if he's like anywhere where Recovery Girl is not? That's terrible. He would have been defeated if Recovery Girl didn't exist. There's no story here.
No.
The whole story hinges on Recovery Girl.
For everyone in general.
Recover Girl, they had to have.
Yeah, probably some type of weird quirk, but
well, like quirks get passed on, so like I'm sure someone that was related to Recovery Girl had similar powers at least.
Yeah, probably.
Because we know that quirks get carried. Because like Todoroki has the quirks that Endeavor has.
Maybe it's like a generational thing. Maybe like her mom was.
Or maybe there's just like a bunch of Nurse Joys. So like there's like one of her at every fucking high school across the world.
Dude, maybe that guy who's always in every, apparently stops every crime ever. The guy with like the big like white hair dude. Hero. Yeah, that guy who's fucking in every scenario ever. Yeah. Why is he everywhere?
Yeah.
But he's like fucking Officer Jenny. There's just one in every city. You don't gotta worry about it.
You know who else is really dope though? That like was in the provisional license fight?
Who?
Gang Orca.
Yeah, no, Gang Orca's by like far and large my favorite hero.
Like he looks dope as fuck. His powers are dope as fuck. And like, sure, a whale just walks around on land. Why the fuck not? I don't know.
Dude, he carries himself like a gangster.
Honestly though.
How cool is that? Like
literally they made a point during the episode to be like, he out of all the heroes, he looks the most like a villain. So like, what the fuck?
I just realized, is there a way for me to check time on this?
Well, we might go over 30 minutes. We might go under 30 minutes. You never know.
Audio position. Oh, yeah, right there at the bottom. 16 minutes. Damn,
okay,
that
cool.
Fucking flew. 16 minutes already. Dude, yeah.
Gang Orca's dope.
See what I mean? Like, I don't remember having conversation like this about 7 Deadly Sins. It's like, woo, Bond. We all like Bond.
That's because you haven't seen the fucking, any of the 10 Commandments.
Yeah, I have.
I mean, who?
Who have you seen?
Fucking the...
Starts with a
G.
Gowan?
Get his ass whooped by
Escanor? Dude, that was dope though, okay?
And Mescula. Is that all you've seen?
Yeah.
No, I saw fucking...
Have you seen
Escanor starch the giant and...
Oh, yeah.
I know they come back later, but I saw them get starched. They're not looking too powerful right now, the 10 Commandments.
Well, they haven't... Okay.
Like, they are. They're super strong, but when you have Escanor, it's like...
Have you seen the scene where they all fight Meliodas at the same time?
Oh, dude, they fucking kick it. Like, that's not even a fight.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
And then Bond comes and, like, literally tears one of them apart.
I'm
way
past when Meliodas comes back. And, like, literally teleports to them, kicks their ass, and is like, bye. He's like, just wanted to show you that I can now. Later. No, it's when he reawakens all of his powers.
He comes and he beats the guy that possessed... he comes and he fights the guy that...
Yeah.
No, because in dubbed, when he comes back to life, he fights the guy that was possessing Draenor on top of the tower, and he kills him. And Bond's like, "What the fuck? Like, why'd you just do that?" And that's the only thing he does when he comes back. Because then him and Elizabeth were sitting there, and Elizabeth was like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "No, I lose my shit every time I come back to life because that's my curse. Like, I can't help myself."
Yeah, and that's the end of season 2.
That's the end of season 3. Season 2 is the 4-episode thing. It was like kind of bullshit. It was like the 4-episode short miniseries or whatever. It was like kind of bullshit.
Oh yeah, wait, that's what they consider season 2?
That's what they consider on Netflix. That's what they consider. I don't know. Maybe on whatever you're watching, it's not. But that's how season 3 ends for sure. Like whatever the last thing that dubbed is aired is when Elizabeth and Meliodas are talking about how he loses his shit every time he comes back to life.
And that's the last thing that's dubbed.
Hold on,
I think
swear
so.
To God,
yeah,
I've seen more than that.
Yeah,
dubbed. But I might have looked it up on like those sketchy websites and watched it dubbed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. If there's only 2 seasons, hold on.
Yeah, well, like technically it's like really only 2 seasons. Like there's 3, but like it was really only 2 because season 2 is only 4 episodes long. It's kind of bullshit.
Says determined to kill his former leader for betraying their clan 3,000 years ago.
Yeah, that's...
Fraudrin takes on a newly resurrected, darker, more powerful Meliodas.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and that's after Escanor fucking destroyed Estarossa.
Yeah.
Dude, he literally starched half of the 10 Commandments.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, like...
Estarossa is like really the only reason why the 10 Commandments...
Estarossa is the strongest, technically.
Kind of. You know, I mean, she just brings them all back to life, but...
Yeah, but, I mean, like...
Well, so we haven't seen one of Meliodas' brothers really fight.
No, he's the strongest.
The short one, because the bigger guy is also Meliodas.
Oh, hey, Phil,
he's also...
You mean of Meliodas' brothers?
Yeah.
I don't know if you know about that.
I do, yeah. I've seen the whole show.
Oh, is it revealed yet in the show? Okay.
To season 3 dubbed, you find...
Do you know about...
Estarossa?
Oh, no. Oh, okay. Oh boy.
I think it just came out.
I'm really wait. You watched the head subbed, right?
It's not revealed in sub.
I know, but have they delved into Merlin yet in the anime?
I know they have in the
really
manga.
am waiting for that. And
I know they have in the manga a little bit.
Yeah. They went into her past a little bit. Everyone knows how old she is and her real identity.
And like
no one knows her real name because apparently her name can't be spoken by humans.
Like I know 2 of the 10 Commandments have heard her real name, and they were like scared as hell.
Yeah,
you know what race she is too, right?
The wizard race, but
well, she like someone in the sky people race and like the demon race did it, and she's like whatever
she's
the half
like the
is.
culmination of like a like a magical human type people that are of like demons and angels. Yeah, they were a huge.
She's like one of a kind. Like
she was the princess.
It starts with a B.
Yeah, I fucking forgot. And then fucking the original, what's his name? Pink-haired, glasses, Gother. The original Gother was her teacher. Yeah.
Fuck Gother.
She's so cool.
Fuck Gother.
Merlin's so badass and also by far should not have lost to anyone in the show. She's so OP. Why is she losing at all? She literally can end this war at any point in time. It's not fair.
I don't think she's as strong as...
She could be like She could be like...
Or Meliodas.
Snap, you're in a different dimension.
Okay,
snap. You know what they can do to get out of those? Nothing.
It's fair.
She can't kill them.
You know who the only creature... Yeah. There's 3 creatures...
Wait, does Zeldris have the same curse that Meliodas does where he can't die?
I don't believe so.
Okay, because...
He's just younger, I think.
Okay. I knew he was younger, but I didn't know...
I didn't realize... Did Zeldris never meet Meliodas until then?
No, he did, because he... I don't think he was a part of the
He's only a couple hundred years old in his bio, but Meliodas got maybe expelled from the clan in like 1,000 years prior.
Maybe he hasn't.
Yeah, which is weird to me, because like, why wouldn't he?
I thought they said something that they like trained together when they were younger, but I don't know. Maybe that was his other brother.
And Esteros is supposed to be the oldest.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's not. He's younger than Meliodas. Meliodas is the oldest.
Doesn't count.
Yeah, I know he doesn't count, Philip, but he doesn't know why. So,
so he kind of counts.
Yeah, he kind of counts.
We'll say he counts for now. I will say though, the most emotional scene was like when they're at the druids thing and he's like trying to learn how to control, like get his power back.
Oh yeah.
And he has to like relive his watching his love die over and over again.
I'm pretty sure he was 300 before he was sealed away, 3,000 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I think he's technically 3,300.
Okay, because I know he wasn't part of the 10 Commandments while Meliodas was, because he replaced Meliodas.
He was still young.
Yeah, he replaced Meliodas after Meliodas defected.
He always looked up to his brother when he was ruthless and blah blah blah.
Right. Yeah, but that was Esteros.
No. That was Zeldris.
Esterosa
didn't. Esterosa was a part of the 10 Commandments, but he didn't really give a shit about Meliodas. He was kind of just like, you're here, cool. Yeah. Like, whatever.
I think 7 Deadly Sins is kind of writing themselves into a corner. Like, pretty hard.
It's weird.
If the strongest beings in all of the universe are the Demon King and the head angel person.
The 4 archangels?
No, the person above her. The goddess, whatever.
Yeah.
And they're obviously the final bosses of this storyline. So where do you go after that? What's more powerful than them? They're going to have to introduce like aliens or something.
In Britain.
Yeah.
Or
maybe foreign shit. I just realized that.
They can do some bullshit like
they go to France or something.
They're the demon king and goddess of this land. Or her name's Spring Deity is her name. No, is that it? Spring Deity?
I don't know.
Also, they're totally wasting Arthur.
Oh yeah.
Like he had so much.
He was like 17
really
years
cool.
old.
He's also someone who's like super strong.
Yeah.
It's not sure.
Yeah, no.
But he's also like 17 years old.
Yeah, that's the scary thing.
Yeah, still no one's as scary as Merlin. She's so
broken. Yeah. For real.
7 Deadly Sins are so much powers are so much stronger. Escanor?
Yeah, at 12.
I'm not worried about it. Merlin's not worried about it.
I mean,
no,
maybe,
absolutely not. She took Meliodas' powers like it was nothing.
I mean, and gave it to the druids.
Like at his full, like most powerful. She was just like, thanks.
Yeah,
I'll take these now.
And he didn't even notice.
Strong.
He didn't even notice.
Yeah, and she's the most powerful mage ever. She's immortal, and has infinite.
Yeah, 4 of the 7 deadly sins are immortal. Merlin, Meliodas, Bond, and Gother.
Yeah,
are immortal.
And King is extremely long-lived.
And so is Diane.
Yeah,
so literally the only one who has a normal life is Escanor, who has like a normal lifespan.
That sucks. Poor
so I mean, they're all gonna like live for however long, and Escanor's gonna die, and they're like, well, shit, we're the 6th, 7th sins now.
Just because he's too proud to die, and just based on his powers.
Whenever one of them dies, they're like, wow, we're the 6 deadly sins now.
Yeah, the 6 sins.
I will say the other thing that I found was really funny is I think in almost every episode I counted, there's just an entire scene dedicated to Elizabeth just going, Sir Meliodas. And that's it. That's the whole
scene. She's a terrible character. She's like a traditional bullshit anime. We just need a hot girl.
Dude, even
yeah.
What's the pig's name? Yeah. I forget what the pig's name.
Hawk.
He's
the most amazing character in the entire show.
Hawk is way more useful than fucking Elizabeth.
Without Hawk, that show would not have been as big.
Or Hawk's mom.
Yeah. Or Bond.
Bond
might.
Hawk's mom. What the fuck? What the fuck is she?
God. Dude, she literally ate an entire demon's attack.
Yeah.
And then shit it
his
out.
ultimate attack.
And he has one of the strongest attacks.
Yeah. And then she just shit it out.
And then was like, whatever.
Be specifically strong. And she just swallowed it. And she's supposedly just a giant pig.
Like, Hawk is supposed to have those powers at some point?
Oh, you don't know.
Like, I know the Hawk has transporter.
Oh, okay. I was like, I hate that.
I think it's funny because they're really dumb. Like, she fucking ate like a demon and was like a demon that couldn't fly and do anything besides look like a demon.
Man, that's a weird show.
It's a really weird show. And also, like, can we mention that Meliodas is also a major pervert? Elizabeth is like 16 or 17.
I don't think anyone needs to mention that. I think that's so, like, completely obvious from, like,
and he raised her as a baby.
Yeah, that I found a little weird. I was like, okay, what are you doing here, story? This is getting a little weird.
Like, even though she, like, kind of is sort of the, like...
Yeah, does that mean he keeps raising his girlfriend?
And then,
like, generation after generation?
Yeah.
That's weird.
But they never really explained if
the half daughter, half...
They never really explained if the first Elizabeth was actually a druid or not. She was just kind of a holy knight that died and became a druid. Not the original. Well, like the one that died when he blew up the city.
Oh, yeah. No.
Is she a druid?
She was a normal human.
Yeah, okay. Because Elizabeth in present time is a druid. Yeah.
And then the one before that was probably...
Well, I think she was like... I think the one before President Elizabeth was a holy knight.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know
no one knows what any of them were before that except for the very first one.
Yeah.
But...
That's quite the thing to have. The only girl's named Elizabeth. Like, damn.
Wait. Gang Orca was in the provisional license exam?
Yeah, so he showed up when they did the police raid, and then he showed up for the provisional. He was the terrorist attack.
Dude, how cool was the round before that?
Oh, the balls and everything?
Yeah, the big free-for-all?
Yeah.
There was some sick-ass schools.
Honestly, though. The dude who has, like, the whirlwind and shit, that was dope. The Tremor guy.
Tremor is so sick. Why is he not at UA or one of the bigger schools? I don't understand. Fucking, he's super fucking powerful. Wow,
also, there was one of the dudes who has, like, a really weird quirk where he, like, can, like, squish people into, like, balls of their own bodies.
Yeah, his quirk's called Meatball. That's fucking disgusting.
It was, like, what the fuck?
But he did body Bakugo. Like, he was nothing.
Yeah.
So, and, like, they won through, like, Ex Machina bullshit.
Yeah, he electrocuted him and was like, haha, I got you.
Yeah, it was like, why couldn't Bakugo just explode him?
Well, Bakugo literally could have done his AP power shot and would have been over.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Like, I guess there was all the other students all over the... But why the fuck did Bakugo care? He didn't care about other people.
Yeah,
he barely cares about the 2 people that follow him around all the time.
But that guy is really strong.
Yeah, he is.
And, ow, shit.
There's a lot of really strong quirks, but they're not really stronger than each other. Like, they can be bested by anyone. Like, like, All Might could lose to anyone. Like, realistically.
Not to, like, Sero.
I mean, like, he would have to try really, really hard, but, like, he could do it.
Well, I mean, All Might has tanked some huge blows.
Yeah.
Like All Might level punches. Which All Might level punches can level, like, cities. and Sero has tape for arms. Throws tape, and All Might is so strong,
but like
that he could just like
Ochacho could beat him or Rocky.
He can fly.
No, he can't. He can jump really high.
That's what I thought too. But then everyone was like, "No, look how he changes direction midair."
No, he definitely can't fly.
Then how does he change direction midair?
Because it's All Might. He's a fucking badass.
Right. Okay, but that's not a way scientifically to change direction midair.
I'm like pretty sure he can't fly.
I'm pretty sure.
Like either way though, he wouldn't be able to fly away from Uraraka's zero gravity.
I think he's so good that he would just like turn around, and then like clap with all of his power, and it just send him hurtling back. He did it actually. I think in his fight with Deku and Bakugo, he was flying. Like,
he did.
Flying, and then he clapped and went flying back. That's so sick. Yeah, no, I have zero doubt that none of them could even come close, because not only is he significantly weaker in that fight with Deku and Bakugo, than he was at.
Well, because he's already weaker and he had restraints on.
He's way weaker than he used to be,
and he had restraints on.
Yeah. He's pretty much dying.
Yeah,
and he's old as fuck.
He's like 50 or 60.
Yeah, he's old as shit. And Deku hit him with a 100% punch, and Bakugo hit him with 2 of his big grenade things, and the dude took it like it was nothing and destroyed them. He nearly killed those dudes.
I know.
With ease, with zero difficulty.
Like Bakugo actually got knocked out. Like Deku had to pick him up and run him across the fucking line.
And they say that they said that his injury on his stomach was literally just because he wouldn't kill One For All. So when he was walking away, One For All got him.
All for One.
Oh yeah, All For One got him.
Yeah.
But so he got injured not in the fight, meaning
I thought he killed all. I thought him and Gran Torino had killed a previous All For One.
No, All For One isn't passed down like One For All is.
No, but like he was regenerating his body.
He saved his body with one of his many quirks, but that's why he has a life support mask on. That's what that big helmet thing is.
He's like a Darth Vader motherfucker.
Yeah, that because
like a way cooler Darth Vader motherfucker.
Well, he doesn't have a face anymore.
No.
Which means All Might beat his face in, which is kind of brutal.
Yeah, he doesn't have eyes or a nose. He has a mouth.
Yeah.
He kind of has what's left of like a...
That means All Might kind of just... It was kind of one-sided. Not even One For All could beat him.
Gran Torino was there too.
Yeah, and that was a younger Gran Torino.
Much younger Gran Torino. Well, actually, no, 6 years younger Gran Torino, because that was 6 years from what the president of that fight was.
Yeah, that's not that much younger. He's still old as fuck.
Like All Might, that's a big difference for All Might, but not really for Gran Torino.
Yeah, but that huge difference for All Might's a lot, because he doesn't even technically have One For All in his fight with Deku and Bakugo.
No, he literally loses it after that fight.
Yeah,
After the All For One fight, it's gone. He loses it forever.
Kind of. He can
he could still more. Yeah.
Because he was so injured, but he still had it. But when he gave it to Deku, he literally doesn't have it.
Yeah.
He has like
remnants
literally like just an imprint of that power in his body.
It's remnants left of it.
He's so much weaker than original
All Might.
Mm-hmm. Like Endeavor is probably about as strong as that All Might. As the latter All Might.
I just don't like Endeavor.
He's a dick
to everyone.
He's a villain. Like I think he's either gonna be a villain or have like some bullshit redemption story and then die.
Yeah,
but no, he's
because he lost his shit when he became. Okay, I'll give him that. He's like kind of pissed about how he got the #1 hero, because that was kind of bullshit. Like he really wanted to get that, but I mean,
dude, oh shit is fucking. All Might's like huge, right? He's like 7 foot something, like 400.
Oh yeah, and he's like everyone knows who he is, and like.
But no, like think about how big All Might is. But he's only that big because he has like inflated powers with One For All.
Endeavor's fucking huge by himself.
But Endeavor's just a normal human with fire quirk.
Yeah.
That dude's huge.
I know.
He's super strong too. When you see him in his fights, he has like a type of super strength.
Well, so with that whirlwind guy.
Yeah, that guy's.
He got really ripped. Like they went back or whatever when he did that entrance exam. He was scrawny as hell. And then when they did that provision, that wasn't even a year. That was half a year. That dude got ripped.
Yeah, it's probably because he was at that crazy Russian-looking school.
They all had to wear caps.
Japan. It's not from Japan.
Well, they're all wearing caps and stuff.
Yeah. That looks like a Russian ass school.
Well, have you seen the Street Fighter villain? I don't remember what his name is.
Street Fighter villain.
Do you know any Street Fighter villains? Oh, okay. There's a Street Fighter villain
Street Fighter in my life.
There's a Street Fighter villain. I don't remember what his name is. Leave it in the comments if you know what it is. But he like wears a cap and shit, and he's like Japanese.
Okay.
That's what I thought of when I saw it.
We're at 35 minutes.
Oh shit! All right. Well,
so just last thoughts. Now we've talked about them both. You change your mind. You know which one you like more.
I think I still like Seven Deadly Sins more, mostly because of literally that I like knights and stuff more, like the medieval kind of aspect of it.
Than like the modern day superhero.
But the story of My Hero blows that out of the water.
Yeah.
I mean, holy shit.
The Seven Deadly Sins story is kind of like cheesy almost.
It's
kind of like
cheesy.
your traditional story.
Yeah.
Like
really
strong protagonist, goes against really strong enemies, beats them. The next season, there's enemies stronger than him, but then he awakens old power, and now he's way stronger.
Yeah.
It's like a traditional...
And then they like kill him, you're like, oh man, he's going to come back and kill all of them.
Yeah, like they killed Meliodas, and no one was like, what? He's going to die for real?
Yeah, no.
Like everyone was like, wow, I wonder how long he's going to be gone. Like an episode?
Like, and it was like 2.
Yeah. It was...
Not even 2. It was like, it was half of 1.
Man, I still got to stick with My Hero. It's so good. It's just so good. The fight scenes are so sick.
Fourth season comes out in October.
I know. It's just going to get sicker and sicker from here, dude. And there's so many pros that they haven't revealed. And also,
I don't
the
think
whole thing only takes place in Japan. All those heroes are Japanese heroes.
I don't know.
All Might's the #1 hero in the world, but there's heroes bigger than Endeavor.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking crazy.
Well, have they even revealed like all of the top 10 for Japan? Because I don't think they have. I think they've revealed.
No, they haven't revealed all the top 10.
They've revealed most of them, but not all of them.
Well, maybe in the manga, but I don't think they've done all 10.
Yeah.
But they've
so
revealed
crazy.
most of it.
Well, and like even All Might like left Japan to go train in America and then
also,
came back.
In canon, I'm pretty sure that that America traditionally has stronger heroes than Japan does.
Yeah.
And that's also where in this universe the hero core originated.
Uh-huh.
So, and All Might even modeled himself after American heroes.
Well, because he did go train in America. They talked about that.
And he had American sidekick.
Yeah.
But who's one of the best inventors now. His name's like Jake Shields or something.
Yeah.
I think
Jake
he might have had another sidekick.
Yeah. So he had a daughter, I think, and she invited All Might and Deku to go to whatever their island is.
It was in like a weird half episode.
Yeah. It was like right at the end of season 3.
Yeah.
And then they said that was going to be a movie.
Yeah, that's kind of sick. I'd like to see that.
This is a little side story.
Yeah, that'd be pretty.
That's not like major to the story, but like it's kind of cool.
Yeah, and then they could. Let's not get to do it again. It's 37 minutes, almost 40 minutes.
All right.
So this has been the first 303 podcast of.
303.
Has it been the first of 2019? Did we do one?
Yeah, we've done a couple of 2019. It started in 2019.
No, it didn't. We did this shit before Christmas.
Oh, I guess it started in December. But anyway, like we did it a lot in January.
Yeah. Anyway, we out.
Peace.